Neyland Stadium in Knoxville, one of the great venues in all of college football and home to the Tennessee Volunteers. And this crowd knows that when the balls run through the tee, they are in for a show. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Dukes will kick it off to get us underway. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Tennessee's offense will start this game off. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
He's got that speed, and you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything at the wide receiver spot.
They go to the ground. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. From the gun, the ground game. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6. The Volunteers want to crank the tempo. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it set up on the outside. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds a man in the middle. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
That's so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
The snap sets up the throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He makes a grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And that one sails through the back of the end zone. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the James Madison Dukes offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
The give to the back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. The Dukes are in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Boone coming after him. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And that is the way you set the tone. Man, early and often. Here in the first quarter, getting your first sack. Nice job by this defense. They had 4 last week, and it's looking like today it's going to be more of the same.
And the Dukes will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution.
And the defense gets to the quarterback. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Second down now after the sack. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Vols send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires left. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wide out in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense in an empty set. Wants to throw. It's Boone. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to the air one more time. Unleashes one. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Georgia was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Dogs team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Sure happened today. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Vols in the hurry-up. Quarterback on the keeper. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He wants to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Running back goes in motion. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's going to take off. Short gain on the play before he slides. Tempo in overdrive. They want to throw it. They'll run the screen. Powers through the defender. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Volunteers look to keep this drive humming.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And it's just simple. Simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Keep it on the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. A 3rd and long coming up here. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Volunteers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Boone. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And that inside linebacker showing you the speed and the recognition. He saw a gap and saw a crease and a free path to the quarterback, and whoop, he took it.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 2nd down, he'll fire. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Just going to keep it after the snap. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the returner is stopped. Offense set on 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. And the Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll put the tight end in motion. Right back to the well. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. 1st down here for the offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Absolutely nothing settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. On 3rd down, going up top. Got him downfield. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Leaves it with the back. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Vols have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Pushes ahead. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a first down with a penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
So the offense inches it a little closer with the help of the half the distance to the goal penalty. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
To the air. It's Boone. They're bringing heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And add another one to the tally. This guy leads the nation in sacks. The nation. He's the best pass rusher. Getting to quarterbacks, making life really, really hard. That's 2 on the day. Let's see how many he gets today.
The Dukes will punt it away on 4th down. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They'll go to the counter play.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered on.
Running back searching for a hole. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. On first down, here comes this offense. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. And the Dukes moving quickly to the line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Boone. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. The Dukes will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He now has 53 yards on the ground so far, and he is closing in on that 1,200-yard mark for the season. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. No huddle here for the offense. Rides to the back. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down. The give to the left side. And he could not get loose on the run. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's got it down the middle.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Love the call here going RPO on 3rd down, and obviously you're giving your quarterback choices, but the defense gave them a look that was conducive to handing that football off. So good decision by the quarterback and nice push up front.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Feeling some heat. He'll try to do it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. And the Volunteers racing to the line in a hurry up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Florida took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Gainesville. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll go to the ground. On the move at the 30. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain, after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They're testing the right side here. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And before they can kick it, the receiving team is going to call a timeout. And the Dukes will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The offense set for a first down play. From the gun, the running back has it.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. Touchdown, Volunteers! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. He's going to pass. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important.
Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Scanning the field, it's Boone. Trying to get to him. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They'll try the run. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. 1st down for this offense. He'll start this drive firing. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. On 2nd and 10, a 4-wideout set, trips right. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They'll throw it on 1st down. Oh, he wants it all. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab down the middle.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He got it. And that will extend their lead even further. Late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here's the return from inside his 10, and the returner will be brought down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Neyland Stadium.
And the Vols will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee, and they'll bring it to the 25. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Getting some heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off the RPO, complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Vols will hustle to the line.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
He'll pull it on the read. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Vols! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Here comes the option. He'll toss it. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mullins. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. They'll run it from the gun. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They're setting up the screen. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. On the option. Now the toss. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Line gets set. 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. He makes the connection. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Dukes want to move quickly. Dropping back, it's Boone. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And this defense is smelling blood right now. Like, they know they got him right where they want him. Got him in a 3rd down and long. They got to lead by 3 possessions. Everything is going their way. This offense is in trouble.
The Dukes decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Off the play fake on 1st down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Power football with the run. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Safe completion on the screen. Bowls his way forward.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the Dukes want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking left. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Looking for a man. It's Boone. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
If you don't have good vision, you're not going to be a middle-of-the-field safety. You got a lot of ground to cover from hash to hash. You better be able to see the quarterback. You better be able to see routes and break on the football. Nice job seeing the formation, seeing the route, breaking on it, and making the interception.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now he wants to go deep. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. After the missed connection, it's 2nd down. To the ground with the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. The Volunteers will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch at the 10. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Working the middle, it's complete. Stopped after making the catch. They want to get this defense on its heels. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Looking for a man. It's Boone. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Dukes line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Unloads quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here comes the offense on second down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. One final play before the end of the quarter. The give to the tailback. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. A defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Quarterback moving. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The offense lining up for a first down play. The give on the inside. Oh, what a caught!
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. They'll run it from the gun. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Now they're going to throw it right down the middle. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Tennessee! And the stomping has commenced. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UCF has the lead right now, but this night's crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet here inside the bounce house. They're up by 11 over Houston. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Bounced right back to them.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
After the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. Dropping back, it's Boone. He's got his man. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. All bottled up, and now the ball is free. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And how about the complimentary football? This defense getting another sack. They've already got an interception. Offense has played great. Both sides of the football together dominating this football.
They'll need about 6 here on 2nd down from the 20. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Pressure coming. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. He now has 110 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. The give out of the gun. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. 4th down in inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. And the Vols will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll give it to the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And the Dukes send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Vols looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.